Today we are discussing Venus and Neptune, or Venus in the 12th house. And so I am Fox Red Sky. I am your astrologer, your soul coach, and your host for Astrology Obsessed. So I want to thank you if this is your first time to my channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell, bling. And we are discussing today Venus and Neptune, or Venus in the 12th house, in reference to how does this make you money. And so Venus is a huge indicator. If you don't know, do you know what a Venus is? Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and wealth. And so Venus is a huge indicator in your natal chart as to how and where and why you're going to attract money and abundance and all those, and wealth and so forth. So what is Neptune now? So we know what Venus is, but what is Neptune? So Neptune is it's a higher octave planet. It is these higher spiritual beliefs, this like divine connection, these highly intuitive and fantasy kind of like connections. So this is also related to the 12th house, or Pisces, so very Pisceanic energy there. So Neptune, it is one of our outer planets. It has a longer transition too. So, but how does Venus and Neptune together, how do they work together to make you more successful, or to bring light and love and money into your life? So Neptune is asking the same question. How do I help you? So what is Neptune? Neptune's asking the same question. So, all right, so first of all, about your career. So people with Venus and Neptune, or Venus in the 12th house, they are great storytellers. So we have, filmmakers, photographers. They're really good at like telling stories through acting and dancing. And I'm talking more of like acting in the sense of like a Broadway play, or more theater kind of acting. These are our astrologers, our psychics, our intuitives, people who work in psychiatry, because they are very empathic. They tend to be very drawn to things where it has to do with the welfare of humanity, or welfare for individual people. They're really good at painters, at painting, so they're intuitively pulling all that Neptunian energy with a Venusian feel to it, and able to translate that through art. Also, they're really big in the glamour industry, in the makeup industry, in perfume, because it's all about the senses and kind of creating this different world through the lens, whatever lens that you use to create that. They're also really connected to the water and the sea. So you might make some money if you are, where you can go on the ocean, and maybe marine biologist, but you're definitely connected to the big waters and the deep waters too. So maybe you're in the Navy, or maybe you're in the, having to do, you're on a boat most of the time, so Venus and Neptune energy, or Venus in the 12th house energy, that is what it looks like. But now let's focus more on the sextiles, the trines, and the conjunctions in regards to that. So these are the good aspects that we want to have with any planets, so that we can receive the benefits from that. So sextile, if Venus and Neptune are sextile, you create your own world through your art, whatever that is. You are so lost in the art form that it's not very ego driven. It's more of like, it's this other ethereal spiritual plane where you're connecting with the divine. So you're a great storyteller. Also, Venus and Neptune people tend to be very beautiful, like physically good looking people. So they all tend to get into the modeling industry. And this is like, if your Venus is sextile, that's probably where you're gonna end up. So if your Venus is trined with Neptune, remember we talked about trines, they're very good to have in your chart. And it's a triangle it makes between the planets, these people are our spiritual gurus. They have developed such a beautiful spiritual practice that they tend to you know, be a good example to the rest of us. You know, they, through whatever their spiritual practice is, whether it's through meditation, through whatever, there's different spiritual practices all over the world. It varies from culture to culture. But these are our Mother Teresas. They have such a way of just pouring their life into charity and to helping those who do not have. They also are super glamorous, you know. A lot of times when they are in the spotlight, whether they like to be in the spotlight or not, you know, they're just like almost this beauty that seems from another world. You know, they have this otherworldly beauty that can't be described, and it's very rare. It's a rare beauty. It's something that you can't really compare them to. So that is Venus trined with Neptune. Now Venus conjunct with Neptune, you have a lot of psychic intuitive gifts. And my best suggestion for you, if you are trying to, you know, really bring wealth into your life, is every time your gut tells you something about a situation, about a person. Should I go into business with this person? Should I, you know, just trust your gut, you know, to the money. Your gut will lead you to your money, because Venus conjunct, which is right on top of each other, like, or next to each other nearby, is really saying that, you know, you have a divine intuitive power. I also say this to people with Venus in the 12th house. The 12th house, Venus also has that divine intuitive knowledge, especially about investments. So, or just when there's a shift in the great cult, you know, scheme of things, whenever there's a large shift happening with, like, say, the stock market or an economy, you can feel it before it happens. You can feel that movement in your body before it happens. So just listen to it. That would be my advice. So that is Venus and Neptune. Y'all are beautiful, gorgeous people. Thank y'all so much for being such a fabulous, wonderful life that you are. If this is your first time to my channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I thank you so much, wherever you are, I love you. Mwah.